streamers. It actually didn't have a title on that menu. You are a clown climbing buildings. This is the infamous game where money can kill you. Like, each time that you get hit, or each time that you take damage, it does that little frowning face. That signifies that you're taking damage. So I'll try. There, I just got killed by that guy. I've always just found it amusing that money kills you, so I've never actually tried beating the game. Maybe I should now. There's a rabbit in the hat over there that, to my knowledge, doesn't do anything. Again, the age-old question, would you want to pay $4 to play this? The answer, no, you wouldn't. Now, I first played this game, I'd heard a lot about it, I'd watched some videos on it, and I said, well, that'll be pretty funny to download and try out, you know? Well, I immediately regretted that. I played Alfredo, Cheetah Men, and I think that there was one more. But I only played a few minutes of each, and this game will change you, and not in a good way. You just don't play it. Spread Fire. Anyone want to guess what this is? This is probably the worst shooter in the entirety of Action 52. I don't know if the enemies actually shoot at you, but they get you cornered because you can't move up. You don't have a health bar, your bullets go through the enemies. This may be the worst game that I've played yet. Notice how unappealing the sound effects are. You have no score, no life indicator. From what I can gather, this one is horrible. I'm gathering this from common sense. I don't know. I don't know. I've never made it to level 2 before. It looks the same. It does not look any different. I can't help but think that, like, the character, whatever you want to call it, he looks like a lobster or a crayfish or something. This is just mindless button mashing. Like, this game, I've been trying to keep my morale and sanity up so far, just for the purpose of comedy, but I'm dying. Like, with this game, like, my voice can't even hide it. This game is, I'm just dying on the inside. There's just nothing redeeming about this. I'm just gonna have this lobster killed. Oh no, I still have a life. The enemies don't shoot you. They just fly around, become xylophones, and every once in a while they'll attack you, if you want to call it that. Spread Fire is, in my opinion, the worst game on the entire cartridge. Bubblegum Rosie, or Rossi, or Rozzy. Same bad jumping control as Ooze. You shoot purple coconuts that I think is supposed to be bubblegum. Here's the spikes. You want to watch me die on the spikes? Dead. Some of the enemies that maybe like pogo snakes, some kill you, some don't. It's not a life bar, it's just like specifically some of them do and some of them don't. I don't know what on earth that is that just killed me. Like, that one there didn't kill me. That one did. There's no clear indication. Micro Mike. Dead. Like, you can shoot, but you're going so fast that you I believe you can only have one bullet on the screen at a time. Yeah. Now, notice all the crap that's going on. If you get pinned against the left wall, you're dead. You can't move fast enough. Micro Mike is not nearly as bad as Spread Fire or Ooze, but it's one that, like, with the exception of Dam Busters, so far every single game has made me want to, you know, crawl into a pit somewhere and die. But Micro Mike, Spread Fire, and Ooze are by far the worst. Now, I can't tell if those things in the middle are spikes or mushrooms, but I know that you spin around like a bowling pin when you hit them, and that's your death animation. I have made it to level 2 of this before. Yep, I'm a bowling pin man. Now, I was lucky enough to get a few of them, but they all respawned, and they've got really bad timing for progressing. I've killed all the enemies, but they come right back. I want to get to level 2. That guy can't jump. There, I made it to level 2. Don't land on the little mushroom spikes. I believe if I stay all the way to the right, they can't hurt me. That is not fair. Alright, well, I almost made it to level 3 of Underground. Rocket Jockey. Anyone want to take a guess what this is? You're a cowboy shooting space cows and other cowboys. I sort of like the way that he's like riding on a nuclear warhead. You know, the lasso doesn't do anything. It's kind of impressive the way that he's using one hand to shoot everything and the other one to spin a lasso around in the air and then never use it. Another game where you can only have one bullet on the screen at a time. Not worth it. None of these games are worth it. Non-human. Instantly, you just... like, this isn't appealing to look at. It's not, like, critical bypass levels, but it's... you can tell just from looking at this that it's so bad that it has nothing to hide. This has the same bad jumping as Ooze, but this one is made worse by the abundance of jumps that are very, very difficult. I'm getting very lucky. Ordinarily, I can't make these jumps. You can't duck, and a lot of the enemies attack you from below, which is why you don't jump on these platforms here. But, oh wait, you need to hit the enemies. Oh, and you need to advance, but I didn't know that. That jump that I just made is infamously difficult. You look up anything about non-human and most people can't make it. And I fell through the block there. Alright, I'm halfway done, pretty much. And I don't want to play this game anymore. But I'm going to press on. Crybaby. Like, I don't know what a baby is doing with, like, a wire cable, or what that onion thing is. But can I kill it? No. Am I supposed to collect it? I guess so. Oops, I fell off the couch and now I'm crying. Dancing. Detective. There's another one of those diaper things. First of all, I wouldn't want to live in this house. Second of all, I don't know what Detective Fancy Pants down there is doing, but he's making me angry. And he's cloning himself. I don't know, can I climb this TV? No, I can climb the chair, but then I just die floating. This is just bad. Like, I shouldn't even need to justify that these games are bad. Just take it for granted that unless I say they're slightly bearable, which there are a few games coming up. There's another one of those diapers. Like, my only guess is that I'm supposed to collect these. Oh, no, they kill me. Well, that's good to know for when I don't play this game again.